Game over. All right, that's two games down. Let's do another one. Yeah, this is fun. It's fun to live commentate. Yeah, let's do Sicilian again. That's my strongest opening. I need to go back to my fundamentals given the my lackluster performance at the moment. I don't really know why people like this version that much, because you just do e6, which blunts the bishop, and then you do d5, and then they have to retreat. So yeah, I'm not like I'm always welcoming this bishop move. I think it takes a knight or bishop. Maybe we go. I'm not sure what's correct here. Could go knight to. Then we go. Yeah, I think we go queen here. I'll preserve. I did bishop, so I'd preserve the pawn structure. Where do we put the bishop here? Maybe. Okay. Well, we could go here and then do like an attack this way. This pawn, it's hard for them to attack this pawn. This doesn't feel right, but I also feel like we can get some stuff going there. Yeah, dang, okay. I debated whether to put my bishop here or here, and my thinking was like, well, once they're ready to move the bishop out, I'll just go here to prevent this, so that this won't get doubled. But obviously that didn't work out. But actually this kind of allows me to like develop the queen too. So now I prevent, I defend, so I prevent any doubling here, and I can get on the G file and then get some attacks like this way. Let's just castle, and then do we go here with the knight, or so c6 or d7? If we go d7, we can go like this way to over there. Oh, you want to trade off the bishop. If I take, you take. If I come back to e7, I guess let's take, and then I'm gonna reroute the queen, like over to the side of the board or something, and then we go like this way. I don't know. This is a position where I don't have solid ideas. I could go. There's no real. Let's just play it safe. Let's play it safe. Yeah, once these pawns are clustered, I mean, there's no way for me to really attack him. I don't have enough material. Like, these knights would need to be way closer, and just in general, it's kind of hard to break. Oh, you do go for the sacrifice. I don't think that is worth it. I need to be careful though, but like, okay, so what's gonna happen? Knight in. I can go like knight over. The problem is this pawn is weak, and you're gonna stack on this pawn, so how can I defend it? I guess I can have a knight here. Let's go here. If I can trade queens, that's good for me. So I'm gonna go here and then like knight here to defend this weak pawn. So this was kind of like the weakness. Like if white can get in and get this pawn, then like with the queen, then, you know, maybe there's some mating threats. Ooh, and this is undefended. I can go queen g5 to defend. But then here maybe. Oh, but also, yeah, no, queen g5 is good. Queen g5 is good. I have X-ray on this. You can't thrust here. I take. Oh, maybe it's not good. Okay, yeah, this looks a little dangerous. So you have pressure here. If I want to save this pawn, I have to go here. Okay, I have 20 seconds. I have to just move. It is a little hard commentating and like explaining the thought process. Like that just takes some mental bandwidth and some time off the clock. but it's fun. It's fun. So all right, let's just go. So maybe I go like rook here, stack the rooks. Ooh, I need to watch out for, well, if he offers the queen trade, I will accept the queen trade. Yeah, so he's stacking onto this pawn, which makes sense. I need to be careful that I don't let them take here. There's no discovered, there's no checks with the knights, so like yeah. Okay, we're holding on. So this rook has been utterly useless up to this point, but now is going to come to e8, and this battery will be not useless. Also, I wonder if maybe could white have taken... Yeah, they could have taken this pawn. They had two attackers. Ooh, okay. All right, we got to just do the quick move and defend. This does open things up. Okay. 12 seconds. So here takes, and eventually takes there. It's not over. This coming in here is very uncomfortable because what do I do with the knight? Oh, okay. Well, can I sack the knight? No. Actually, yeah. Actually, I can because these are both hanging.
I'm going to pause right here because something interesting happened in the game. So white played queen takes knight. And my question to you is, what is your follow-up as black after that move? So are you going to take this knight? Are you going to take this knight? Are you going to do something else? What is your follow-up after queen takes knight? You have 6 seconds on the clock. See if you can solve it in that amount of time. So go ahead and pause if you want. And now I'm going to let the game tape roll, and you'll see what happens.
Ooh, this also I'm threatening mate. Because takes... Okay, you just got mated. I think, right? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Two comeback victories. 2 of 3 games, comeback victories. Actually, was this one comeback? I can't remember. I think so. I would count this comeback. I felt on my toes most of this game. Let's do a little recap. This was a lot of fun. All right. So, like I was explaining, whenever the normal thing in Sicilian is like they go here, you go here, they play this. This is the open Sicilian. Let's see, how do I get back to not weird color? Okay. When they do the bishop move, I've always just played e6, and I was also watching a Naroditsky video, a Daniel Naroditsky video, where he said, oh yeah, you just play e6 and blunt the bishop. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I've always been doing. Hell yeah. So you heard it from the man himself. Daniel Naroditsky said this is a good idea. And let's see, as played, I don't like their move because it allows us to get a big center with tempo. I mean, it's probably fine. I don't know, but what people will sometimes do, which is annoying, is they go knight c3 to clamp down on this, because then now you can't play d5 right away, and it's a little uncomfortable to like go here because then this gets clamped down. So actually, if anyone has a good counter to knight c3, let me know down in the comments. That's something I never quite know what to do. I end up kind of just playing normally, and I bring this pawn to like d6 temporarily. Okay, back to the game. So happy with this. I'll have to look later. I don't know if you're supposed to actually play like knight c6, but then your pawns get doubled. Although you would still have both bishops. So this was the key. So he did this move with tempo, which allowed his bishop to come to g5. So if I had taken, then he would recapture, and then I could play h6 to prevent the bishop coming in. So that's an option. As played, though, actually I think it's fine because I have this queen f5 move, and I feel good about this. Yeah, I really don't think the sacrifice made sense. So actually, okay, this was not quite a comeback victory. they did an unsound sacrifice, and but we had to hold on. We had to hold on to our hats. They did mount a stronger attack than I anticipated. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I had some inaccurate queen moves here. It's tough to play from here. Maybe I had to go to here so I have more options of like where to move in the future. Yeah, I ended up there anyway. So yeah, I should have probably just gone queen f5 immediately. But yeah, so we're trying to create, some sort of battery. Now we can come in here, pressure this way, pressure this way. We could also potentially come to the 7th rank, pressure like this. So, you're just trying to create the pressure. That's another example with like, you try to do the right principles and whatever, and those are going to help those are going to make you luckier down the line, right? We set up this battery, got the pieces active, hopefully, and things can happen, right? And that's what happened. So we went here. Now all of a sudden we have mating threats. These 2 knights are hanging. Yes, my knight is hanging, and I had to calculate that was okay. And I realized like, okay, yeah, it is, because I just grabbed one of these. They don't have any checks or anything. But I also had a mating threat. So not quite a comeback victory, but we had to fend off the attack, and we actually found a nice finishing flurry. So I think I'm going to end it there. That was my first time commentating my own games. And maybe I'll do a little series like this. In general, the goal of my channel is 1, to spread love of chess, because I love chess. I think it's an amazing game. It's just a beautiful thing. You can go anywhere in the world, sit down with a chessboard at a coffee shop and meet a stranger and play chess, which is amazing. And 2 is to help you become an intermediate chess player. I would consider myself an intermediate chess player. Some people might say yes or no to that. And that's my goal. I think you can become pretty solid relatively quickly, especially these days with all the content online. And I'm hoping to give you the practical knowledge and skills that I've learned over the years to get to my rating very quickly. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one.